Welcome to this YouTube channel about cryptocurrency education. I'd like to go through what could happen if you invested $1,000 in Cardano today. I record this video on June the 20th, 2021. So depending on when you watch this video, things may have a little altered. Please likewise keep in mind, as always, this video does not constitute financial advice, and you must do your own research and speak to a financial advisor prior to making investment choices. So let's take a look at this. Nobody actually understands the full capacity and scope of the crypto markets today. However, in this video I want to cover some numbers and possibilities on possible returns on your investment, involving not just the cost of Cardano increasing, but likewise taking a look at the intensifying interest if you were to stake your Cardano and if you invested $1,000 today. We also dig a little into the numbers. Let's discuss the network and crypto coin first, that is Cardano and ADA, and offer a short explanation of what it is and what it is actually trying to achieve. I believe it is important to understand the project fully, completely fully, as otherwise, if you do not believe in it, it is just speculation. First of all, in regards to environmental effects, Cardano far outweighs the more widely known cryptos like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Cardano is considered a green coin, mostly due to it being a proof-of-stake system compared to other proof-of-work systems. This means that Cardano as a whole does not need as much energy to operate the entire system and uses only a very small fraction of energy when compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum that are utilizing proof-of-work techniques to run their systems. Especially with all the concern behind the environmental impacts of cryptocurrencies, this is something to keep in mind when checking out Cardano as an investment, specifically when looking long-term on your $1,000. Also, with the intensifying focus on environmental sustainability of cryptos, this is not to underestimate. Not just is Cardano energy efficient, but their mission is committed to bringing the finance and the tools that individuals in industrialized nations have to the less fortunate people in undeveloped countries like Africa, and parts of Africa at least, so you could even see it as a social project to a certain degree. One significant turning point was the current contract they made with a Tanzanian government to bring Cardano into Tanzania, and this marks one major step to mass adoption. We also might see Cardano rapidly break out in a big move. How so? Well, while Ethereum might be the crypto space's most commonly used network for decentralized financing transactions at the moment, numerous scheduled developments and upgrades for Cardano are just around the corner. Therefore, we might rapidly see a broader growth of this coin's usage. Just imagine the next alt season that will see the rotation of funds into altcoins again. And what do you get? You get the capacity for Cardano, the currently 5th largest cryptocurrency by market cap, to rip to rates above its all-time highs. Now, don't take this to indicate Cardano is unthinkable. There's no guarantee that prices will go up in the very near future. It will not take much to cause another market-wide meltdown. Actually, we are seeing prices go down at the moment. More unstable than Ethereum and Bitcoin, rates may move extremely if this occurs. It is still among the riskier plays in the crypto asset class area. However, even with this included risk, Cardano is one very interesting project and cryptocurrency. And likewise, with this in mind, it is important to completely understand the project and the ideas. Otherwise, you might be lured to sell if there is a scary dip. Yet, while the near term is a bit unpredictable, the long-lasting bull case for Cardano stands, and here's why. Cardano is continuing with developments that will increase both its utility and its usage. For instance, existing news of it launching a cross-chain bridge with Nervous Network. This in itself may not be a needle mover, but this news additionally signals how this coin is continuing to charge ahead in changing the crypto world, and it has a shot at ending up being popular, a very popular alternative to Ethereum in the blockchain world. Its growing energy alone helps to make the bull case. I have not even mentioned its ability to perform and handle far more transactions than, for example, Bitcoin and Ethereum. And also generally, even though developments in Cardano go a bit slower, because every major development is peer-reviewed and they normally get it right the first time. Also, the community is very active and there is a lot of transparency, which I really like. Nevertheless, another essential element remains in play, which is also the increased institutional interest. Cardano is currently the 5th biggest cryptocurrency by market cap, and it's right behind Binance Coin and ahead of Dogecoin. which is a rather controversial coin. So let's talk about what might happen if you were to buy Cardano at the current cost of 136. And today is the 20th of July 2021, so we can see a price of $1.36 per ADA coin. As you might understand, cryptocurrency markets are extremely unpredictable, which offers even more reason to research into an investment inside the crypto space. So you should constantly do your own research, and this video is not financial guidance. So let's say you bought $1,000 worth of Cardano right now, and then it would mean that you have 735 ADA or Cardano now. Let's state Cardano were to reach a $5 mark in the next year. You would then still have 735 ADA if you did not stake them. However, the worth of this investment would have increased massively, and this would suggest that your investment of $1,000 today would now be valued over $3,600 next year, which is a healthy return, a very healthy return of over 300%, which would typically take far more than 10 years if you had put your cash in the stock exchange into a typical ETF. Although this return is great, there's no guarantee that the rate will increase, and there will be a lot of time where the price may go beneath of where you bought, and not just beneath your buying point, but considerably less than where you bought it. Bear in mind that when dreaming of your returns, not that it will definitely happen, but in order to get higher returns, you will frequently need to hold them tight, because Cardano and crypto as a whole is an unstable market. If you believe in the project, one further opportunity that it involves is the capability to earn more Cardano or ADA by keeping your Cardano with a procedure called staking on the blockchain. So what is staking? Staking is central to any proof of stake blockchain, and for that reason also to the Cardano network, which utilizes a proof of stake technique. Staking permits Cardano holders to put their Cardano ADA in a staking pool and earn money in Cardano at an annual return of 4 to 5% simply by holding their Cardano in a stake pool. These pools have very small charges, and the majority of this is returned to the staker when they stopped staking. Now, if you were staking your 735 Cardano or ADA coins in a typical pool that returns about 4.5, maybe even 5% every year, and the rate of Cardano was to give $5 to the next year, then you would end up around 30 to 35 Cardano more just from staking, and your investment of $1,000 would now be valued the $3,600 that we already said because of the price increase, plus the staked benefits of another $150. Then we'd be looking at around $3,750, maybe even a little bit more. Now that's an additional $150 simply from putting your Cardano at work by staking, which is actually just a click of a button. I understand these numbers are not anything insane, or they don't seem to be, but remember that this Cardano has a market cap of just 43 billion today, and in contrast to Ethereum, which is sitting at 245 billion, and for Cardano to get to $5, it really just requires to be at a market cap of around 155 billion. Looking at how much that has increased in the last few years, you know, everybody needs to decide, is that realistic for next year or not? But certainly it just needs a few positive news and another bull market, and we could be there. Also bear in mind that these numbers have now improved, as a week ago the ADA price was even higher, which would suggest a lower return as you would have purchased at a higher price. Taking a look at all those potential advantages of Cardano that I mentioned previously, from my viewpoint, this is absolutely nothing too impractical, and even if it takes 2 to 3 years for Cardano to strike $5, you will still make a very good return. Simply always remember to invest only if you believe in a project long term, because then even short-term dips don't really matter to you. This will help you to stick to it likewise in very, very difficult times. Alright, so hopefully you liked this video about Cardano. If you did, it would be great to support this channel if you could leave a like and subscribe. Also, I hope you will join us in the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye.